Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for the 10th of June and we have new energy coming in with the Fool card, stepping off onto a new adventure. Maybe some of you are organizing new things, travel plans, wanting to start something new. The new thing that's actually happening this day is that Jupiter is moving into Cancer. It's changing signs. So Jupiter is the great benefic planet bringing blessings, and Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. So this is where Jupiter is bringing us blessings, but I feel like it's a little quiet as it first moves in. So let's see. We've got a lot happening here. So I'm going to have to put all this up here. Just when I thought, oh, I'll leave the plant where it is for the moment because I don't need to move that for the daily, but of course I do. So Mercury has also moved into Cancer. So we might be feeling a lot more sensitive. We might be thinking a lot more around getting in touch with our feelings and processing a lot of things around that. And I feel like, there's this sense of optimism that comes in with the Fool card, optimistically wanting to step into something new, but also understanding that in order to step into this new energy, it is requiring courage and bravery. And it feels like the Fool has got support around us in it. It's not just jumping off that cliff into the unknown. It's got the King of Pentacles next to it. So it's got money and support as well. It's got a benefactor. Someone or something is supporting this reset, this new energy. So again, it's that sense of Jupiter moving into Cancer is bringing blessings. There's a new beginning, a new sense of hope and optimism, or a new, wanting to go exploring and try something new. There's this sense of boldness that comes through with it, but the blessings of Jupiter is saying, if you want to step into something new, try something new, go traveling, exploring something new, learn something new, then you are being supported. Yes, you have to be bold and brave and strong, but you are being supported. There's blessings around this with the universe. So the Four of Swords says, okay, I need to have a think about it. Okay, it's not fully just jumping into the Fool yet. It's thinking about it. It's got the vision of it, this new thing. So that's really important. And then it's like, well, what do I have to do in order for this to happen? Well, the Eight of Cups says I need to walk away from something that is not fulfilling for me and start saying no and understanding what I'm energetically or emotionally or intuitively bringing into my system and accepting into my system that isn't right for me. So the Seven of Wands says no, and the Four of Cups says no. Like I'm putting up my defenses. Think of the little crab shell. I'm putting my crab shell on. I'm making myself feel safe. I'm saying no to the things that energetically and emotionally don't feel right for me. And yes, that might create a little bit of conflict in your world, both inner conflict and conflict with other people, because now you're not accepting things or not emotionally or intuitively available for things that you may have accepted in the past. So yes, this does require a little bit of strength, bravery and courage and resilience, because it's this sense of we're moving with a lot of very strong Cancerian energy with Mercury in Cancer and Jupiter in Cancer. Like the little brave crabs, we're connecting with this energy, connecting in with our feelings, getting really in touch with that, but understanding that we need that protective armor on in order to feel safe to move into this new energy. Something new is beckoning and calling us. And so it feels good. I feel optimistic, but I'm just doing the things that need to happen in order for me to feel safe moving through this. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily feel like, for some of you, maybe it is happening on this day, but it feels more like you've got the vision for it. You're thinking about it and working out, okay, if I need to move through this energy, what do I need to do emotionally, psychically, intuitively to protect myself so I'm feeling happy moving through this? And the choices I'm making are bringing love, happiness and fulfillment, not something else that might be draining me or hurting me emotionally. So it could be a huge major reset and understanding around that can come through with this as well. And so it feels like you might feel the need to take some kind of action in terms of being able to protect yourself in some way or understanding your emotional needs and intuitive needs in some way. But this feels like it feels like a shift, a big internal shift, like I'm preparing and getting ready and for this new energy. But at the same time, it feels like it's being protected and supported and blessed which is what Jupiter in Cancer brings, blessings. But the first thing it's going to do is square Saturn in Aries. So it's this sense that you might be restructuring and reworking your world a little bit so that things work for you a little bit better. But this is the very start of it, the beginning of it. And the shift itself is going to bring blessings, but the initial energy of it moving and changing into something that works for you a little bit better, like energetically, emotional boundaries, that sort of stuff, is actually potentially going to cause a little bit of conflict whilst you're moving through that to something that feels a lot better for you. So it feels like there's some restructuring, emotional restructuring going on, a sense of stepping into something new, and feeling like whenever the Strength card comes out and the Fool, they're the only major arcanas in the spread, there is some kind of new beginning, blessed new beginning here that's requiring resilience, courage, and bravery. So that is the reading for the 10th of June. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and take care.